Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is my channel, Hannah's Stitching. And today I am going to be doing my mid-year whip parade. Yay! Okay, so where did that go? Okay. I have a tub and then some full of projects. And let's see here. 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Ooh boy. I'm hoping it's around 60-ish projects. I counted 70, but I think I have finished one or two since I did my last little count here. If you see me looking down, I am referencing my whip list. So these are all the whips that I started the year with. And you know, I've finished a few, so that's cool. This will, if I hit 1 hour, and depending on how many projects I still have left to do, this may be a two-parter. But my phone is at 41%, so we are just going to dive in. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy what you see. Maybe see some projects you like, and hopefully I get some motivation to work on some of these projects that haven't seen the light of day since last year. All right, and I'm just going to be pulling off the top of the pile. I will do my best to tell you when I started it. These are in no particular order. If I am looking down to the side, it is because I have a stack of magazines off to the side, as I do have a lot of magazine projects started. So first up, I started this in December. I did work on this one actually, I think last month. So if you are a returning viewer, you may have seen this. So this is Safari Stripes, and this is by Maria Diaz. And it is from the Cross Stitcher August 2021 issue. And I am stitching this on a hand-dyed, I think it looks like 18 count Ada that I dyed myself. And that's where I'm at. So like I said, this one has seen a little bit of progress since last year when I started it. I'm going to try and go fairly quick because like I said, I have quite a few whips. Not as many as some people, but still, a healthy amount. Is it really healthy amount though? All right. Darn it, I do not know. Oh, this one is from... All right, we'll do this one later. I need to find the magazine that this is for, and I'm pretty sure it's buried somewhere in the tub next to me. So, oh, okay, we'll do this one. So this one here is Cleopatra, or Cleocatra, something like that. And it is from an X-Stitch magazine. See if I can find it here. So I have Redley, whatever it's called. And I love it because I have tons and tons of projects at my, I guess, disposal. So with Redley, you can get Cross Stitcher, Just Cross Stitch, The World of Cross Stitch, and I want to say some of these go back to 2012, 2015, somewhere in that area. And so you can get like all the back issues and stuff of these magazines, and then X-Stitch as well. And I really enjoy that because like I just have this ridiculously long list of projects to do that I will never ever complete in my lifetime. But that will not stop me from liking and favoriting projects in hopes that I get to stitch them. So this is from X-Stitch magazine. and it is called Bomio. That's what it is. And I started this in May, so I started this one recently, and that's where I got to. So for this one, I do need to order some Krynic and some beads, because there is beads in the nose, the ears, and then like up in here for like the eyebrows. So, and this is on, I think, 16 count. Do I have a little, some of my fabrics I did like put like little tags on. I did not on this one. So I thought I did. Maybe it fell off. But yeah, I think this is, it looks like 18 count. This one needs a bag. Good thing I just bought some. All right. Floss in the zipper. This was also a May start. Magical Night. This is by Teresa Wensler. So, and I just started this in May, and I have a very pitiful start. I am doing this on 16 count Ada that I dyed. So if I find my sad little start here. There we go. That's just the bottom of the sleigh. This one I'm hoping maybe take out later this year, you know, around Christmas or something like that. Work on it then. Yeah, definitely more of a winter project. Alright. I'm going to make sure that I have... Yes, I do. Do I have that one? Yeah, I do. Okay. I'm also checking to make sure that I have all my projects down, because, you know, they should be down. I forgot a project. I will, if I make a part 2, I'll pull her down then. And if not, well, you should have seen that in my previous video. Anyways, so. Oh, okay. This is a new start. I started this June 1st. Darren, the Dizzy Stitcher, is doing a stitch along for Stanley Morrison, the Stanley Morrison Dragon Sal. And I believe it's hashtag Stanley Morrison, or is it, yes, hashtag Stanley Morrison Dragon Sal, I believe is what it is. And I have looked at the dragons and I thought they were kind of cool, so I started the onion dragon. Now, I just showed pictures of this from when I first started it, so you guys haven't actually seen this, other than the image that I showed for my Instagram page. And that's my pitiful little start. I think next week this one's going to come out. This one was supposed to come out this week, but distractions happened, which you will see very shortly. So hopefully that'll get more progress in the next week or so. Alright, next up is one that if you are returning should be very familiar, as this one gets shown nearly every week. You have probably guessed by now that it is Mini Captain Claw, artwork by Jeff Haney, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And this is my focus piece, with a goal of finishing it next year. I am about 20% done. Yeah, making sure I have this up the right way. And here we go. So at the beginning of the year, I don't think I even had a page. So I think at the beginning of the year, I only had maybe like this. Like, I didn't have much at all. So this has gotten a lot of progress this year, and hopefully we'll have a lot more by the end of the year. Now this guy isn't my usual aesthetic. I'm stitching this for my husband, and this is probably definitely, I would say, more his aesthetic, but I still quite enjoy stitching it. All right, you are going to get some crinkling as this lives in the packaging that it came in. This is Floral Portrait by Dimensions, and if you watch my last video, you will have seen this, so sorry for the repetitiveness of some of this. See here, yeah, but here she is. She was started in June here, and she is by Dimensions and is on a 14 count Aida, and she is very pretty, and I love stitching on her. And I'm just going to, anytime I feel the urge to stitch on her, it's going to happen, because I don't want her to just sit and languish in my pile. She's gonna look great on my wall. Let's see, what do we have here? Rin has decided that she wants to sit next to me. Need to put that in there. I started trying to do that and not, I wanted really badly to not mark up my pattern. I had to mark it up. I was getting so lost while working on it. Alright, so this is Animal House by Satsuma Street. There is 4 parts released so far. They picked... Do I have? Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's 4 parts released so far. I've only put in like a couple hours on this, so I am not very far. Actually, can I? So this is by Satsuma Street. If I said that, so better. And this is where I'm at. I am doing this on a 14 count black Aida, and as you can see, I haven't made it very far. I really want to pull this out though. Like, the colors and the animals are just so stinking cute, and the colors are so bright and beautiful. This one has definitely been like on my mind as I've been seeing people stitching it, so I'm really hoping in the next, I don't know, maybe in July, pull it out and work on it. All right, let me see if I can find the, I think I'm doing this version here. So this one had 2 versions, so I'm making sure I find the version that I am doing. Here we go. This is by the Notorious needle. This was her 2021 stitch along, and I started this year, about when I started her 2022 cell. Now, I didn't get very far, but this is where I'm at. So this, the border is We Believe, and that's just like back stitched. I love this one. I'm a little worded out though right now, so this will probably come out. I need to not hate stitching words. Between the Tiny Modernist 2021 stitch along and her 2022 stitch along, I am so sick of stitching words. Sorry. So I need a break. Words are not my favorite thing to stitch. I don't necessarily hate them, but I don't love them either. I much prefer pictures, you know, things with people, animals, than words. Now, don't get me wrong, like lettering and stuff tends to stitch up pretty quick, but It's not my favorite. This is the Supernatural Sal, started by the Witchy Stitcher, and I started this month, right? Yeah, I think that frame was released in June. Let me see here. This is my start. This fabric's really washed out. It's a much darker brown. The color almost reminds me of like a burlap sack. Oh, there we go, maybe. A burlap sack, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely darker. I hate doing borders. I knew this was going to have a border though. So my plan for this one is when the next part comes out, I'll just kind of work on the border as I do the parts. So I am up in this corner, and I believe that this corner is where the next section is going to be. So this is all fairly recent stuff. So bear with me. If you watch my channel regularly, then you know, you've seen all this. This I started last month. There is a new start in here, guys, though. So if you watched my last Flosstube, which I filmed yesterday, by the way, I started something. Like, oops, I wasn't supposed to do that. Somebody needs to stop me. All right, I started this in May. This is by Fiona Crouch. Yeah. It says, if I fits, I sits. This one would be a fairly quick finish, so I need to pull it out. But this is where I'm at. This is on a 14 count fabric that I dyed. And it's so cute. Look at that little gray cat. The little gray cat makes me happy. He's so cute. I could probably finish this within a week if I just pulled it out and worked on it. And it's so stinking cute. I should do that later in the year. Alright. I don't think this has been worked on since you've seen it in my last video. And that is the Frosted Pumpkins Under the Sea Club. I didn't really get much stitching done today. I went and visited my grandma, so I didn't really get any stitchy time today, and that's okay. So that's where I'm at. Same as yesterday. I love this one though. I know in a couple days the next section's gonna come out, so probably this and Aphrodite are gonna be my focuses for the rest of the week. She's the one I forgot. She sits on top of a display case I have, because she's on a scroll frame. And I don't have any other place to put a scroll frame. Alright, this is the Fab 50. And this is by Abby Sue Designs on Etsy. This was started this month. And that's where I'm at. On a fabric that I dyed myself. I love this fabric, you guys. Like, I thought all projects would look good on this. I'd probably just dye like so much of this. This fabric color just gives me life. It's so pretty. So, yeah. Not a lot of progress on that. It's another Sal. I can't talk apparently. Alrighty. Sorry if I'm going like really quick, you guys. Like I said, I am just trying to get through as many of these as I possibly can. All right, this is the 2021 Tiny Modernist Stitch Along. This one here. I also showed this in yesterday's video. Don't worry, we'll be getting to stuff that hasn't seen the light of day since last year, really soon here. But this is where it's at. I just have the last section to do. Alright, now so I will just throw things in pretty much any bag that has a zipper. So I need to go and download this. I'm really behind on the Pro Choice Al because it's done. I had wanted so badly to keep up with it. It didn't happen. But here's this. I should really go download the last bits. Sparkly bag. Oh, I also should take it off the hoop. I haven't touched this for a couple weeks now. But this is where I'm at. I think this started beginning of May. I really love it. I love the colors. But between this, the Tiny Modernist, just not feeling the words. That my body just, oh, that killed me. If you can hear my kid's toy, I'm sorry. So we usually put him down about 7:30, and he has like a little RV, like toy RV thing that he can reach. And so sometimes he'll just sit there and push the buttons. Or he's also got a piano next to his crib, and you'll hear him like clinking the keys of that. So this is Merlin's Lavatory by, is it Marchetti? Yeah, Mini Merlin's Lavatory by Marchetti. I don't know how to say his first name. It's Ciro. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And that's where I'm at. This one was started this year. Do I have a date? I started this back in March. And this is on, I think, 18 count Ada. That I just got from probably Michael's. Can't wait for this one to come out. I have, I think in 3 weeks this will come out. Probably about 3 weeks. Ugh. I'm trying to get my full coverages on some kind of like rotating schedule. Okay, this was also started in May. It's by Teresa Wensler, and it is this unicorn. Pretty peacock, but I'm doing the unicorn first. I want to do the peacock, but... And I am doing this on like a mint colored 14 count Ada. I wanted to do it on like a 28 count half cross, but there's blends, so here we are. This didn't get a lot of time. Got a nap. And I think I have all the colors for this one. I think this one is fully kitted. Okay, now what do we have here? How many projects are on this? Oh, this is, let's see if I can find this here. This was also started in May. And I started this for what was it called? I did like a mini May type of thing where I just did a bunch of small projects. See if I can find it here. I was hoping it would be under like the just red, even though it's been a while since I worked on it. Vigorously scroll. Oops, what did I do? Oh. Have you guys seen the latest issues of Cross Stitcher? There's some really good stuff in them. Oh, come on. Sometimes I have issues getting it to like go to the screen I need it to. Alright, yeah, here we go. I am doing the little steampunk dalmatian. I saw him years ago and I absolutely loved it. This is by Lucy Heaton. And that's my progress. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of itching to get this one out. I just haven't had time. So hopefully this one comes out soon. This is on a 14 count Ada from Hobby Lobby. And it's just one of their printed ones. Alright. And back to the Tiny Modernist website, because my cover photo for this is not great. But this is the Zodiac Stitch Along. I had really wanted to finish this year. I don't know. So I'm doing this on a blue Ada. And this is where I'm at. So this is on Royal Xmas Blue. I do not know who it's by. It's 18 count and I got it from Stitchville. I love this. I love the colors. I don't know. I have a lot of projects, but this stays in my bin of I want to work on it this year. Are you guys ready for my new start? Are you? Because you guys, Hayde had a sale yesterday. Can you tell where this is going? Hayde had a sale. Now, there's an artist that they are retiring as of July 4th. And so I was going and looking and deciding if I wanted any of the patterns. I did buy 2 of the patterns, especially when I saw that they were having a sale. And then I was looking because I was like, I'm going to buy 3 patterns. And I found this one. The artist is Mika, M-Y-K-A, Jelena. And this is Melody. And this is, despite my better judgment, a full-size chart. Not a mini. I prefer my minis. But I keep starting full sizes. Look at it. You guys, look at her. I saw her and like the bright bold colors and oh my god. Oh my god. I had to start her. Like, I went to Joann's last night and I bought some Ada. Yeah. That's how badly I wanted to start her. Now, I really wanted the Ada, if you have seen Freebie Harmony, that Freebie is on. I think, is it? Yeah, it's a 14 count, but it's like a super soft 14 count. So that's what I wanted. Now you might be like, Hannah, why are you starting a Hayde on a 14 count? See, I originally wanted this because it's like soft and like would lend really well to like a tapestry style finish. So that's what I wanted. That's not what I got. I just got a basic white Ada. And I started. It's going to be you can't even see the whole thing, because from here down to here I don't know what I'm thinking, but that's my start, and I will talk more about this in my next Flosstube, so I'm not going to get too into it for this, but just know I have started Melody. Oh my god, she's so pretty. So she's my hate for this week. Alright, moving on. I don't have a cover photo for this. This isn't the first time this has happened with this one. It is, so I'm just not gonna have any pictures. I'm sorry. It is a holiday unicorn. It is by Stitch It Picasso. Yeah, Stitch It Picasso on Etsy. And here's mane, here's horn. There's like a little ornament that's gonna hang off of here. Very fun, very pretty. I have worked on this year. I started this in December though, and it's gotten a little progress. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna do any Christmas and like July type stuff. If I do, this will come out. If I don't, then it won't. I'm gonna pull a few projects here. Alright. I've got my nice little pile. And okay, there's the magazine for that one. Do I have the magazine for this one? I don't. That's cool. I love that for me. So, oh, I wonder if it's this one here. Yeah. I bet it's in one of these here. Nope. Yes. I just keep my magazines like everywhere. So that's cool. This is, oh, who's the designer of these? See if I can find it. Here we go. Doreen Jones. I was like, I know this. I know the answer to this. But it is these cute little stamp of approval. They're little like British animals that look like stamps. And I am going to do these all on one piece of Ada. I have a 14 count navy blue, and I have started with the butterfly. So then I'm going to put one down here, one down here and one over here. And then I'll just frame them that way. I'm not very far, unfortunately. I have worked on this year though. And I started this, I think I started it, my guess is probably last July or August when I got the magazine. Okay, I do not have a cover photo for this one, but this was the Memories of Chaos by Fourth Circle Studio. And it was her Sabrina stitch along. And I got 3 of the boxes, and this one isn't even finished. This project may I don't know if I'm going to keep going with this one. I hate stitching those frames. So I may call it, or it just may come out sporadically as I feel like stitching on it. Because every now and then I'm like, you know, maybe I like stitching on it, but for the most part I don't. So I have a really hard time though getting rid of whips. I always feel like, maybe someday I'll go back to them. This is Dilemma by Long Dog Samplers. I started this for my birthday last year, and I am stitching this on, I think it's 16 count. Doesn't quite look like 18. It's 16 or 18, just white Ada. And I am doing this with variegated DMC, and the dark blue is 820. My goal for this is just to get a page this year. So for that, I just need to finish up this here and inside of this box. I don't have any real need to get more than a page done this year. If I do, great. If I don't, okay. I enjoy stitching on it. I was stitching on it the first of every month, but then, or not the first, the 5th of every month. But then with Mania, that didn't happen, and then I just kind of fell off that wagon, unfortunately. So, alright, this is The Witch of July by Lady O. She's on Etsy. Hopefully you can, yeah. I started her in December. Ooh, she's supposed to come out in July. I remember that I wanted to work on her in July. I should do that. Okay. It goes this way. This is on a 14 count opalescent Ada. And that was my start. Alright, so this needs to come out. She needs to come out to play. I'm gonna make a pile of ones that need to like actually come out, and probably try and get work on quick here, because there's a few projects I'm like, okay, I really want to make sure that they get worked on. Before the end of the year. I would really like to attempt to touch all my projects this year. That would be nice. Oops. I clicked on something. I mean, it was a cute something. Come on. I hate Redley sometimes. I'm trying to find the cover photo for this. Because unfortunately I can't just open up like a bunch of pages on Redley for this. And I don't think I was actually able to find this pattern, because I know at one point I looked. But this is going to take too long, so I'm just going to show you. I do not know who the artist is because I can't find the photo. But it is a Christmas, like, vintage ladies. There's her. There's a lady in red over here. And then there's, like, a stack of Christmas presents here. I started this last year. And she was really fun. And she actually stitched up really quickly. So, I had thought about doing Christmas in July. I don't think I am now. But if I do, then I'd also work on this one, because I really like it. I worked on her in January, so there is no huge need for her to come out. Next up, we have Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur I do have a picture for. And I got this off of Etsy. Designer is Alyssa Oknius. And there's a website that says Smart Cross, CROS Stitch. Yeah, I don't know what the on Etsy is. I think this Ada has 2 projects on it. Yeah, it does. So we'll start with this one. Got the Bulbasaur. I did work on this in, I think, May. So he got a little work. He's not that big, but like he's dense. I thought I'd stitch him. I'd get him finished in a couple of days. Yeah, no, not happening. But he's cute. So he's got that going for him. Okay, now there was one magazine here that I was like, I don't have anything in this one. But yes, I do. I have an Itsy Bitsy Little Mermaid by Maria Diaz. And you guys, my start on this tiny project. Boop. This is a 14 count, like modeled printed Ada from Hobby Lobby. Yep. Very impressive, right? Someday. I'll probably finish Bulbasaur and then be like, I should finish this. Because, you know, I keep thinking about this project. So I have a feeling she's going to make it out soonish. Because I keep thinking about her and that I want to work on her. And it is this one. I do not know who the designer is. Okay, this is an older, I'm wondering if it's Vanessa Ann, because it says the Vanessa Ann collection. And it's from the 1988 September-October Just Cross Stitch. And then on the bottom here it says Vanessa Ann. And that's that. And I started this sometime last year. I do not know when last year. And this is one of my few projects on linen. My stitches do not look good. This is very much like almost a practice piece for me. Maybe a big practice piece, but yeah. To me, she's kind of a fall piece, so I'll probably pull her out again in the fall. But I like her. She's pretty. She's fun. Alright. Yeah, we're at 43 minutes. And I've still got so much. Okay. This is Sandy the Summer Witch by Brooks Books. I was going to work on her, but I haven't really. I keep spending my money on other things and not on the stuff to finish her. So, yeah. Because I need like a shit ton of cry neck and beads. Someday they'll get ordered. Like next year. Probably. I had like planned to order her and then planned to order the stuff. And then if you seen my last video, I went to Stitchville and I got a bunch of Mirabilias on clearance. So there went the money for that. But Mirabilia's on clearance, like, yeah. Oh, actually, this one I know I seen, because these were like right on the cover. And I worked on these semi-recently. 1 second. Hopefully. Here we go. So these are Scandi Animals by Alyssa Westhook of Stitchonomy. And I am doing these 3. I don't know if I'm going to do the deer. So far, I've decided not to. But I have 2 of the 3 complete. So I'll just open this up here. So I have the fox, the narwhal, and then I am working on the owl down here. This is on 14 count navy blue Ada, and I am using sparkly etoile. That's what it's called, etoile. Oops. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, this hoop can come off. That's finished. And then I have another tiny modernist. Oops. Where did it go? I thought I could have sworn I just seen like the cover photo for it. This is another one that I just need to like sit down and do. Here we go. Do I have a cover photo? Yeah, I do. The Cat Came Back by the Tiny Modernist. I'm going to give it white front feet and make it look like my cat Nellie, who unfortunately we had to put down in 2020. And this is again on one of those like modeled printed Adas from Hobby Lobby. And that's where I'm at. Kind of a sad start. Alright, I'm going to do this last one and then I am going to stop this video and start a second one. We are at 48 minutes. I still have a lot of whips and I should get the mermaid one anyways. So this is Oriental Lady Beauty. This is by the Oriental Odysseys by Joan Elliott. And I am working in her skirt. I think it's like somewhere in here. I think this is Fiddler's Cloth Ada. And this one did get actually pulled out this year. And this was started in December, 14 count. So yeah, very pretty. Very pretty. I love it. Someday I'll get back to it. There's a lot of some days. Okay, I am going to organize this a little bit, grab the mermaid that I am missing, and I will see you in the next video. I do not know. I'll probably upload it as soon as I see that this one gets uploaded, but it may be a day or so before you see it. So, See you in a minute.